Safety when driving. Many drivers do not know the proper use of built-in safety systems in modern cars. The purpose of this lesson is to explain the proper use of all the safety equipment. Car safety. The front and back sections of the bodywork will have deformation zones, which absorb much of the force of an impact in the event of an accident. The impact of a collision on the occupants of a modern car will therefore be lower than it will be for older models, or even for big 4x4 cars. Nevertheless, injuries to the upper body and head in the case of rollover accidents. How to adjust the car seat. Adjusting the car seat properly will help in minimizing the injuries in the event of collision, where your car is hit from behind. How to adjust the head restraint. Adjusting the head restraint will protect you from whiplash injuries. Sit close to the backrest and head restraint. Seat belts save lives. Seat belts are absolutely the most important piece of safety equipment in the car, both in the front and back seats. Also, it is important for backseat passengers to wear their seat belts. In an accident, rear seat passengers are liable to be hurled forwards, injuring not only themselves, but a driver and front seat passenger as well. The driver has the responsibility of ensuring that all children wear their seat belts or have some other form of protection. Tighten the seat belt. When it is tightened properly, it will give better protection. Airbags save lives. An airbag is not a soft, billowy pillow. To do its important job, an airbag comes out faster than the blink of an eye. How to load your car. Whenever you brake, due to moment, the objects lying loose will be thrown forward. Would you dare to do this? What might be the consequences if anybody is falling down from 1.5 meters height? Same injuries we can expect if we are traveling with a speed of 7 kilometers per hour. If you are driving at 50 meters per hour, the impact will be same as you are falling from 3-story building. As the speed increases, the force of impact increases several times more. Children in the car. UAE law requires that all children under the age of 10 be located in the rear seat of a car, wearing a seat belt or secured in a protective seat. They should never ride in the front seat. Forgotten the children inside the car. Do not leave the children inside the vehicle even for a few minutes. Suffocation may occur. The child can move the vehicle. To avoid it, consider checking the back seat as part of your car exiting routine. Leave an item you'll need at your next destination in the back seat. Place your child car seat in the middle of the back seat, rather than behind the driver. Stopping distance. Thinking distance depends on two things: the speed of your vehicle, and how quickly you react. Beginner drivers often take longer to react due to lack of driving experience. Thinking distance. Importance of reaction time to avoid accident. The common misconception among young drivers is that they react quickly than older ones. Thinking distance depends on two things: the speed of your vehicle, and how quickly you react. A normal reaction time is 1 second. During that second, a car traveling at 40 kilometers per hour will cover 12 meters. At 80 kilometers per hour it will cover 24 meters, and so on. Novice drivers often take longer to react, owing to lack of experience in driving practice. While a novice driver is still hesitating before taking action necessary. In other words, since their thinking distance is shorter, experienced drivers can usually stop their vehicles much more quickly than novice drivers. Normal reaction time is 1 second. Novice drivers usually take longer to react. Braking distance. Braking distance increases as the square of the increase in speed. The driver who shows foresight and slows down by easing off the accelerator in plenty of time not only spares the brakes, but is a safer driver as well. You can cut down braking distances and increase safety margins by braking firmly right at the start. Newton's law, gravity. According to the Newton's law of universal gravitation, every particle attracts proportional to the product of their masses, and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between their centers. Thus, while driving, the gravitation force will make a huge effect on the car in different occasions. The centrifugal force. When a driver tends to deal with a bend, the natural force known as centrifugal force always throw the car out of the bend. Slow down as you approach a bend, and accelerate gently out of it. Over or understeering. Although two cars may look very similar, the way they behave can be quite different. Before driving a car you have not driven before, think about the following points: condition of the tires, condition of the brake, types of transmission, condition of shock absorbers, effect of the load on the car. In some situations, a vehicle that is normally understand will oversteer if, for example, it is carrying a heavy load. Thank you for your attention.